Okay, yeah. Is it visible?
No, ma'am.
No, my screen is not visible yet.
Not.
Wait. Actually, I have shared my screen, but yes, ma'am. Now is
Yes,
it
now
visible?
visible.
Okay. Should I start or wait for 5 minutes?
Start.
Okay. So first of all, very good evening to all of you who have joined the session. So now every day you are going to join these sessions, that is the paper analysis, and now today also we have came here for the paper analysis for the subject of the social studies, paper number 2, that is the geography. uh, so myself, Prajakta, I am from the Gokhale Road South Municipal English Secondary, and today I am going to explain or the analyze the paper whatever you have attempted today. So let's start. Okay, so first of all, this is your question paper which is provided to you today, and this is the front page. First, before we starting our session, I would like to give attention for the note which is written over here. That is, all questions need to be the resolved. That means all the questions are compulsory, but wherever there is the or option is given, you have to attempt any one of from them, but else you have to attempt all the 7 questions. Then second instruction is draw, draw diagram or the graphs where necessary while answering. It is up to you that wherever you want to use the diagrams and the graphs to enhance your answer, to explain your answer. Third is the answers to the question should be written with the blue or the black ink pen. Okay, so blue and the black ink, these are the two colors only. These two colors are the allowed for paper writing. Then next one is use of pencil can be done. No other color should be used. Okay, so pencil you can use, but now the board is allowed to that crayon pencils, not the crayons actually, but the color pencils you can use for only the map filling question. Okay, so we'll move towards the next slide. Okay. So this one is the question number 1. Hope it is visible to you all. Uh, Ma'am, if there is a disturbance in a screen, just let me know. Okay. So I'll continue. So first one, I have enlisted the question and the answers. But for this analysis, I have written the answer paper with my own handwriting. I have attempted whole the question paper for you, so that you just come to know that what should be the written and in how manner you have to attempt the question. Okay. Instead of pasting the answers, I have handwritten the answers. So first one is choose the correct options and rewrite the statement. So here you just need to read the question carefully, that you just have to not only select the correct answer, but you have to rewrite the statement. That means your answer is only valid when you are going to write your answer with the full sentence. Okay, so that thing should be keep it in your mind. First one question is southernmost range in Himalayas is dash. So there are the options are provided to you. In that you have to choose the correct one. So correct one is the option number D, that is Sivalika. So I have written over here. You can able to see that the southernmost range in Himalaya is Sivalika. So I have wrote my answer in a complete sentence and then underline that sentence, that word. Next one is due to dash large area, Brazil shows the diversity in climate. So the answer is latitudinal. So I have written full sentence again and then underline that word. Next one is teak tree is a mainly found in dash forest. Answer is a D, that is deciduous forest. The same way I have written the answer, full sentence, and then underline the word. According to the census 2011, the density of population of India was dash persons per square kilometers. So answer is 382, that is option number A. So in this way you have to write your answer. We'll move towards the next one. Yes. Here the question number 2, that is it is having the two options in your question paper, that is question number 2A and 2B. Both the questions are compulsory. You have to attempt both the questions. These are not or for the each others. These are compulsory questions. So first one is states in India in ascending order of the population density. So here there are the four state names are provided to you, and in that you have to arrange these states in the ascending order. That means what? Low to high ascending. Okay, so I have attempted this question here. So, question number 2A1, that is Arunachal Pradesh, then it comes the Meghalaya, then comes the Assam, and last one is the Bihar. This is the highly populated state. Next one is arrange the rainfall proportion in descending order. Okay, so answer is given in the slide. So next one is the question number 2B. So identify odd man out. So here you have to identify which is the odd man out. This is the very simple question which comes in the almost in the every subject, that is science, maybe in the languages or anything. So first one is neighboring countries of the Brazil. So you here the four country names are given, and in that you just have to recall that whichever are the neighboring countries of the Brazil, and among them that which is not mentioned, that is the odd man out. That means what? यहाँ पे जो भी boundaries है, नेबरिंग कंट्रीज है, तो आपको वहाँ पे याद करना है, रिकॉल करना है, और उनमें से याद करके देखना है कि कौन सी कंट्री जो है वो neighboring country नहीं है. That will be your answer. The proper method of writing answer is you have to write that first one sentence, that is neighboring country of Brazil dash whatever is your answer. Then the answer is the Myanmar. Myanmar is not the neighboring country of Brazil. Next one is trees in Himalayan forest. So now again the same way you have to choose your answer and write it in a proper way. Okay, so now this is the question number 3. Here we'll read the question first. State whether the statements are true or false, any 4. That means what? The 5 statements are provided to you, but among than that you have to solve or the attempt only 4, because the question number 3 carries the 4 marks. Okay, we'll read the sentence one by one, and after that we'll move toward the answer. First one is a field trip will be a trip from the point of view of entertainment. So we all know that while from the first chapter, from the first lecture, we know that the field visit is a very planned and objective visit. So this would be the wrong or the false statement. Brazil is a country mainly in the southern hemisphere. So you have to recall the location of the Brazil. That is, it is mostly located in the northern hemisphere. That's why again it is the false sentence. The northern west part of India is densely populated. So just you have to recall the map of the population. Sundarban is the largest delta in the world. First, I'm going to read all the statements and then we'll move toward the answer. India's per capita income is higher than the Brazil's. Okay, so this is all about the questions which comes under the question number 3. Now we'll move towards the question answers. Question number 3. So here I have written the answers. The first one statement is a false. So I have written the way the statement is false. Next one is the statement is also false. Third one is also false. Fourth one is a true one. And last there, maybe on the screen you will see that I have made a scrabble over here. Okay. So this I have made intentionally that why many times happen while you are going to write the answers. Maybe you just wrote it wrong, and then you just rub it in a very messy way that gives a bad impression. So if you got a wrong answer, don't worry about that. Just made a one pattern only. Make a lines on that word, that is horizontally or vertically, and then write your correct one answer. So the way I have done over here, the statement is a true. First I have written the true because I know that the answer is a false, but I have rub it in a proper way, and then I have continued with my answer. Okay. We'll see the next one. So now the question number 4. This is the question which includes the two sub questions, that is question number uh, 4A and the B. But both the question number 4A and B, both are the compulsory questions. These are not the options to each other. First one is all the time. First question number 4A is always about the map filling. There are the information which is provided to you, and you have to fill it in the outline map of the particular country whichever is given over there. Okay. ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 4A जो है वो हमेशा तुम लोगों को मैप फिलिंग के लिए ही आता है. इसमें तुम लोगों को कुछ प्लेसेस के या किसी भी चीज के नाम दिए जाते हैं, इंफॉर्मेशन दी जाती है, और साथ में तुम लोगों को आउटलाइन मैप जो है वो कंट्री का वो भी प्रोवाइड किया जाता है. Maybe it would be the India's outline map, or it would be the Brazil outline map. So you have to just see whatever are the information provided to you. There the 6 points are given to you, but as the question is for the 4 marks, you have to attempt any correct 4s. Okay. तो 4 ऑप्शन जो है वो करेक्टली तुम लोगों को लिखने हैं. अगर तुम लोगों को 6 पॉइंट्स you can show, so you can write the 6, but you will be get the marks for the 4 points only. So first one is, so here the densely populated state of Kerala, that means the densely populated state Kerala. By mistakenly it is printed that of Kerala. Okay. Then next one is the Bengal tiger. Next one is the Thar desert. Fourth one is Narmada river. Fifth one is Kandala Bandar, and sixth one is the Delhi airport. We'll see the answer how you are going to attempt that. Yes. So the outline map which is provided you in a supplement, both the maps will be provided to you, but you have to see just whatever the information is asked to fill in the map, that is is it about the India or is it about to Brazil. Then accordingly you have to select the map. Okay. Now all the information is asked regarding the India, so I have just filled all the information in the outline map of India. So first you can see here the densely populated state Kerala. I have shown with the dots, and here is the index. Index is the very important, it carries the marks. So compulsorily you have to write the index, fill the index. In that I have mentioned only 4 because the space given is for only for the 4 answers, but you can add your answers over there. So first one is the Kerala. Then you have to give the details over here. In the first column you have to show, make a box and show that whatever are the symbols and the signs you have used for that information. Next one is the point 2, that is the Bengal tiger. Mainly these tigers are found in the Sundarban, that's why I have shown over there. Next one, third one is the Thar desert. Thar desert is located in the Rajasthan. Next, fourth point is the Narmada river. Narmada river I have shown here with the help of this line in this way. Next one, fifth one is the Kandala Bandar. This is located in the Gujarat. And last one is the Delhi airport. Okay, hope you are understood these points. Here only the index is very important. You just need to show whatever are the signs and the symbols you have used for that. We'll move towards the next question. Okay, now this is the question number 4. Again, the question number 4 is regarding the map only. So keep one thing in your mind, students, that the map carries the totally 8 marks. Okay, for the question number 4A, it carries the 4 mark, and the question number 4B, it carries again the 4 marks. That is totally map carries the 8 mark. So whenever you are having the luxury, plenty of time, just for a time pass, just go through your textbooks. There are the maps are provided over there. Just look after on that map, just give a glance on that maps, and few things, sometimes we know that whenever we saw some picture or the movies, that things comes in our mind, and that will be for the forever few times. तो ये जो चीजें हैं हमारे दिमाग में, जैसे हम मूवीज देखते हैं, कोई पिक्चर देखते हैं, फोटो देखते हैं, तो वो थिंग जो है वो हमारे दिमाग में हमेशा के लिए, लॉन्ग लास्टिंग के लिए उसका इफेक्ट रहता है, वो बस जाती है हमारे दिमाग में. तो इसी तरीके से जब भी टाइम मिलता है, तो जस्ट गो थ्रू योर टेक्स्ट बुक्स, द मैप्स आर प्रोवाइडेड. Just observe that map once or twice in a week, or you will be the easily get the 8 marks over here. Okay, now the map in the question number 4B, map is already provided to you. You just need to observe that map carefully, and according to that you have to answer the questions whatever are asked to you. Okay, so first we'll see the map. The map provided is India population density. Here the map title is always given over here, and then whatever is the index is here, what is shown in the map. Okay, so first we'll see the questions, what it. Okay, we'll describe the map little bit. This is the population density of India according to the, this is the political map. According to the state boundaries, it is shown that what is the density state of the status of the every state over there. Few states shows the highest density, then it gets a little, as the color fades, it gets the less. You just have to observe that things carefully, and then you have to read the question, and again you are going to observe the map. Okay, so first we'll see the question 1. What is the northernmost moderate density state? Okay, so moderate, that means what? The medium density of the population, that is the northernmost, that is, this is the north and the west, that means the northwest tip of the India, that is the Gujarat, and it is the moderate density state. So your answer would be the Gujarat is the northwest moderate density states. Okay, so next question will be which is the least densely populated state in the northeast. Now you have to observe towards the northeast. Always student keep one thing in your mind, that upper side of the map shows the north direction. Okay, according to that you have to decide your directions. Upper one is the north, opposite will be the side, then right hand side of yours is the east, and left hand side of yours is the west side. Okay, so northeast would be, so you have to observe the map carefully. We'll see here so many states are there. That is the Sikkim, Meghalaya, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, so among them that which is the state which shows, or the which we observe that which is the lightest color, जिसका color सबसे light है, that will be the least densely populated, and the here the answer is Arunachal Pradesh is the least densely populated state in the northeast India. Okay, third one question is what is the population density of the state of Kerala? So now here we have in the map filling we have seen that the Kerala is the densely populated. That means what? The must be the population is above the 500 per square kilometers. Okay, so we'll see or match the colors in the index and in the map. So we'll see here in the index that is more than 500 is the darkest black color is given, and observe that the Kerala state is the same. So population density of Kerala is more than 500. Next one question is, write the name of any two most populous states in the Ganges Valley. That means what? Ganga River, where the Ganga River is located, where it flows. Uh, in that location, whichever are the states are located, these are the densely populated state. And among that we all know that the Uttar Pradesh is the largest state in India, and again it is the densely populated. So whenever it is asked that the densely populated state in India, you just blindly you just go for the Uttar Pradesh. Then next one, neighboring state is the Bihar. So answer would be Uttar Pradesh and the Bihar are the two most populous states in the Ganges Valley. Fifth one is, which is the lowest population density state in the northern India. So in the north part of India, which is the lowest population state, that is the Jammu and Kashmir. Sixth one is, what is the population density of Maharashtra? So you just have to observe that in the index, which is color is matching to the state Maharashtra. First, you have to locate the Maharashtra. So here are the names are provided of the states. So here we find the Maharashtra state is here, and then we are going to match in the index the color. Okay, so it is matching to the 251 to 500. So the density of the Maharashtra, sorry, the population density of Maharashtra is 250 to 500 persons square kilometer. Okay, hope you understood how you are going to write the answer and how are you are going to find the answers. Now we'll move towards the next question. Yes, now this is the question number 5. Write the geographical reasons. Maybe in this question, the short notes can be asked. Any 4 options are given, but you have to attempt only 2. Any 2. As this is the paper analysis, I have attempted all the 4s for you. So marks given for the questions are 6. That means every question carries the 3 marks. Okay. So first I'll read the questions. First one is, waste management is required during the field visit. Now, and this is the question which is based on the common sense also. So you can add your own points too over here. Next one is, natural ports are scarce on the east coast of India. Third one is, the number of worms in is high in Brazil. Fourth one is, the evergreen rainforests in Brazil are called the lungs of the world. So we'll move toward the answers. So answer how you are going to write your answer. First write for the statement whatever is asked to you, that is the waste management is required during the field visit because, and then you start to write your answers by giving the points 1, 2, 3, maybe A, B, C, whatever you want to give. You are having that privilege. So first point is, managing waste helps in a keeping of the environment clean and tidy. Next point is, managing the environment keeps away microorganisms which may cause diseases. Third one is, managing environment assists in the prevention of environmental pollution. Fourth one is, managing environment also shows how responsible are we or the VR. Fifth one is, it is our social responsibility to ensure that the cleanliness and the sanctity of the place of the visit is maintained during the field visit. So it would be the your answer. I have mentioned the 5 points. You can add few points of your own also, but the minimum 5 points are required. Next one, question 2. Natural ports are scarce on the east coast of India because, first one point, the eastern coast are emergent or shallow, so the bigger ships can't enter close to the land. The eastern rivers form the delta, and so due to the deposition of the sediments by the rivers, the ships finds it's difficult to reach the east coast. The continental shelf on the east extends up to 500 kilometers into the sea, and the water here is comparatively not very deep. As a result, the ships can enter and leave only during the tides. Fourth one point is, as the eastern coastline is not intent, natural ports are scarce. So these are the points. I have find the 4 points only because the main reason is what, because they are not the natural ports, and then you have to elaborate your answer. It is not necessary that every time you just have to write the 6 points. Okay, हर टाइम 6 पॉइंट होने ही चाहिए ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है, but you know that the only 2 points are there for the answer, then you just write the 2 points and then elaborate your answer. Okay. Third one is, the number of worms is high in the Brazil because a wide variety of insect is found in the Brazil because it has a high diversity and density of the wildlife in the Amazon rainforest. Second one point is, evergreen forests are found in this region around the Amazon basin as it rains throughout the year because because of the deposition of the sediments brought up by the rivers Amazon, and as the Amazon Canal is 150 km in the width, it forms ideal conditions in the terms of the soil and the water for the growth of dense forests. Last one is, apart from the numerous species found in the tropical rainforest of the north, they are also found in the swamp, grasslands, deciduous forests, etc. So what is the main reason over here? That is the River is very much fertile and it gives a rise to the dense rainforest. And as we know that wherever there are the trees or the plants are there, the insects we can find over there. So this is the main reason behind this sentence, and you have to elaborate your sentence with the valid explanations. Okay. Fourth one is, the evergreen rainforests in Brazil are called the lungs of the world. Okay, so mark this question. This is the very much important geographical reason. Every time, maybe almost a year, every year it can be asked. Okay, so prepare for this answer. Evergreen forests are found in the regions where there is a heavy rainfall throughout the year. Due to the evergreen rainforest in the Brazil, a large amount of the oxygen is released in the environment. This reduces the carbon dioxide oxide level in the environment, so it works similar to the human lungs. So the evergreen rainforests in the Brazil are called as the lungs of the world. Okay, so this is the answer which you can elaborate it with the reference of the Brazil using your common sense. Okay, so all the 4 questions we have attempted from the question number 5. Now this is the question number 6. Okay. Based on the information below, create a column and answer the questions. Okay, now students, here is the one thing, that is, this is the question number 6. It includes the A and B, two options over there. but from these two you have to attempt only one, because the question number 6 carries the 6 mark, and the A and B are the both और questions. ये जो क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 में A और B है, ये क्वेश्चन एक दूसरे को और है, इनमें से एक ही क्वेश्चन के मार्क्स आपको मिलने वाले हैं, बट यू कैन, if you can solve and you are having a time, you can solve both the questions. Okay. So क्वेश्चन नंबर 6A जो है, इसमें तुम लोगों को ग्राफ है, पाई चार्ट है और द टेबल, ये तीन जो ऑप्शंस है, इनमें से किसी के ऊपर भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. ओके. सो हियर व्हाट इज गिवन, there is a table is provided, and what is asked to you, create a columns. Now see here, what they have given, the rows are given. Okay. So these information which is given in a row, you have to convert it in a columns. In a column format you have to make a table, and then below the questions are given, so only the 3 questions will be asked, whatever it may be. यहाँ पे ऊपर तुम लोगों को बार ग्राफ हो या पाई चार्ट हो या कुछ भी हो, पर नीचे जो क्वेश्चंस है वो ओनली 3 questions आर आस्क्ड, एंड यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट ऑल द 3 questions. Okay. Each question carries the 1 mark. So now see what exactly provided over here. Average life expectancy in the year, year के format में है, of the India and Brazil. Both the countries में average life कितनी है वो यहाँ पे दिया गया है. In the first, countries are provided, that is 1990, 2000, 2010 and 2016. Okay. So first country, India and the Brazil. So you have to convert that information in the column format, and then you have to attempt the questions. Okay. So I'll read the questions for you, and then we'll move toward the answer. What was the average life expectancy of India in 2010? So you just need to see here. Here is a 2010, and then India, you have to just locate over here, that is 67. In which decade is the average life expectancy in both the countries are equal? So here is the, we cannot find the equal numbers. So answer would be, there is a no. There's the both country doesn't show the equal average life expectancy. Okay. What do you think about the average life expectancy of the India and Brazil? So whatever is your conclusion, you just have to explain it in a 2 lines only. So I'll move towards the answer. Yes, see here. This is the way I have written the answer. See here first, question number. I have just marked the question, that is 6, and then A. Okay, the average life expectancy years of Brazil, India and the Brazil. That title would be the same. I have written the title for my table. Then the country and the years, I have given it in a column format. Okay, what they have asked us to create a columns. Okay, so I have made a 3 columns over there, and then the answer of the questions. First one is, the average life expectancy of India in 2010 was 67. Okay. Next one is, none of the decade shows the equal average life expectancies in the both the countries, because there is a no similar digits or the average given over there. Third one is the last opinion. Okay. So Brazil's life expectancy has been more than India in all the decades. Okay. It increases in both the countries due to the improvement of medical facilities and the standard of living. So this is all the views or the thinking of mine according to the average life expectancy which is provided in the above table. Okay. Now next, question number 6B. So here this is the OR question to the question number 6A. Now it is again for the 6 marks. So this will be the easy one. Whenever you don't have a time and you want to score in the paper, just go for this question. Okay. So read the graph below and write the answers to the questions. So here all the 6 questions are given and you have to attempt all the 6 questions. There is a no or questions are provided. So India and the Brazil literacy rate map is provided to you. You just have to read that map carefully. Whatever is the difference between the figures, and you just have to uh, differentiate between them. Sometimes you have to analyze that information and you have to write your answers. So we'll move towards the directly towards the answer. Okay. In 2011, literacy rate in the Brazil was 91%, which is provided in the map, which is given in a question paper. Next one is 2011 to 2021, decade literacy was more in India. Okay. Next one is 20% literacy rate was increased between 1991 and 2001. Okay, so this you have to calculate whatever is asked in your question paper. That is, it is asked that what is the increase percentage between the two digits. Next one is the percentage in the graph is mostly 10 years after. So mostly the gap जो है whatever is provided in the information, it is after the 10 years. Okay. The next one is 34% is the difference between the literacy rate of India and the Brazil. So my last one conclusion is Brazil has a higher literacy rate than India. It is increasing every decade for both the countries. So in this way you have to answer this question. So now the last but not the least, question number 7. Okay, so these are the brief, or we can call it as the detailed answer questions, or the HOTS, higher order questions also. Question number 7, that is write a detailed answer any two. Again here the 4 questions are provided. You are having the 2 questions for the options. Okay, among them that you have to attempt only 2 questions. Each question carries the 8 mark. Sorry, each question carries the 4 mark. Totally question carries the 8 mark. So first one question is, how would you prepare if the teacher asks you to plan a field trip? Next one is, what measures are being taken to control the river pollution in India? Third one is, write down the factors that affect the climate of Brazil. Fourth one is, what are the causes of deforestation in Brazil and India? So see here student, first what you have to do, you have to do first read the question carefully, all the 4 questions. Then think a little bit in a few seconds, that is the 30 seconds time. Uh, then plan that whichever are the questions you can attempt very well. जिसके आंसर तुम लोग को बहुत अच्छी तरीके से आते हैं, तो पहले ही क्वेश्चन रीड करना है अच्छे से और सोच लेना है, एंड देन यू आर गोइंग टू अटेन दैट क्वेश्चंस. ओके, yes. So as the question carries the 4 mark, 8 pointers are expected from you. As मतलब क्वेश्चन के लिए 4 मार्क है, तो तुम लोगों को तरफ से 8 पॉइंट जो है वो एक्सपेक्ट किए जाते हैं आंसर में. इफ देयर आर no 8 points are there for the answer, maybe you have to write the 4 points and then you have to explain your 4 points. Okay, so first, so now the question is asked in a way that what you are going to do. That means whenever you are going to write the answer, you will be writing that you are preparing for that. Okay, I will do that, I will make it, I will enlist that. So in this way you have to mention your answer. Okay, I'll prepare for the field visit as follows. Okay, so first point I have written, यहाँ पे मुझे 9 पॉइंट्स मिले हैं, तो मैंने एक एक सेंटेंस में 9 पॉइंट्स लिख दिए. दैट इज ओके, इट विल बी डेफिनेटली गिविंग यू 4 मार्क्स. ओके, Firstly, I will decide the purpose and the place of visit, place of trip. Second, I will make a list of elements to be observed and studied during the field visit. Third, I will thoroughly study the location and the roadmap of the place to be visited. Next one is I will prepare or kept ready the questionnaire as per the aim of the visit. Next is will keep all the needs of traveling. Fourth one point is collecting important documents like the location map, permission letter to visit. Okay, I will prepare for emergencies. For example, important emergency numbers or the first aid box. Next, with the help of a teacher, I will make a budget and plan to travel, stay, and the food expenses. I will plan the entire schedule of the visit. Okay, so this will be the your answer. Next one. Okay, answer number two. That is, it comes in a half a page. So we'll see the point number one over here, and the next slide we'll see the remaining answer. Okay. Following are the measures taken by the government of India to control the river pollution. Okay, first, sewage treatment plants have now been made compulsory for every industry around the river basins. The water is treated before it is let out in the river. Next one point is crores of the rupees have been allotted for cleaning rivers under the center's National River Conservation Plan, that is NRCR. Third one is cleaning of the river Ganga and its tributaries is running actively. Fourth one is the sewage treatment from residential areas to is regularized as the untreated sewage from residential areas is polluting the rivers. Next one point is the use of the pesticide, herbicides and the fertilizers has been minimized by the government. Next, conservation of soil is done in order to keep the river pollution under control. Next one is the proper garbage disposal unit are now installed so that the people do not throw garbage on the road which eventually finds its way into the water bodies. Last one is more and more people are being educated about the various hazards of the river pollutions and how to avoid it. Okay, so I have written in a sentence format. If you find that uh, you can made a point like just see here the disposal of garbage. So my point would be the disposal of garbage. I am going to underline that and then I'll explain this line. Okay, then the conservation of soil, again I'll give that point conservation of soil and then I write this given sentence over there. So in this way you can write your answer. Next one is question number 7. Sub question is third question. The factors that affect the climate of Brazil. So now considering the temperatures in the Brazil, the northern part of the Brazil is a hot while the temperatures in the southern part are comparatively lower. Seasonal variations are found in this pattern. So next point is the factors affecting Brazil are temperature, rainfall, winds, atmospheric pressure, etc. Altitude, latitude, relief characteristics, vegetation, and the continentally also affected the climate of Brazil. Third one point is latitudinal extent. Brazil experiences a wide range of the variations in the climate due to its vast latitudinal extent. Okay, so this is the line. You can copy it from the question number 1, that is fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks में भी ये लाइन तुमको पूछी गई है, आज सेम लाइन तुम यहाँ पे लिख सकते हो. ओके The temperature in the northern part of the Brazil is hot, while the temperature in the southern part are comparatively lower. Next one is the escarpment. The Brazil receives the rainfall from the southeast trade wind as well as the northern east trade winds. This escarpment acts as a barrier to the winds coming from the sea. This causes an orographic type of the rainfall in the coastal areas. Weak convergence zone. In the equatorial regions, the winds move in the vertical directions in this region. Okay, this is the remaining part of the answer. Highland and the sea coast. The climate is cooler in the highland, and the coast experiences the mild and the humid climates due to the prominency of the sea. Last one is thus the vast latitudinal extent and the physiography of the Brazil affect the climate of the country. Okay, now the next one. This is the last one question, that is the deforestation. The causes behind the deforestation. Okay, deforestation is the major cause for degradation of the forest. It is done for mining, building dams, expanding agriculture, etc. So major causes are, first one is the urbanization. Okay, again I have made in the sub points below that. First, both the countries are developing countries. In both countries, due to the industrialization, there is the urbanization. Due to urbanization, new cities develop and expand. There is a rapid migration of the rural population to the urban areas for jobs and better living. For example, vast areas of the land are cleared in order to widen the roads. Next one reason is shifting agriculture. So first point is people of both countries are cutting down trees and reducing the forest cover to bring more land under the cultivation. In Brazil, the shifting cultivation is known as roca, and in the India, shifting cultivation is known as zoom. For shifting agriculture, land under the forest is cleared by cutting and burning. On this patch of the land, a subsistence type of the agriculture is followed for the next few years. Once this land loses fertility, another patch of the land which is under the forest is cleared. This ends to deforestation. Okay, students, so this is all about today's question paper and the answers. So if you have any doubts or any queries you want to ask, you can ask now. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Tarmeen Ansari wants to ask something. Okay. Yes, you can unmute yourself now. Yes, Tarmeen. Somashri. Yes.
मैम क्वेश्चन नंबर
Yes.
6A है वो
Okay. What do you want exactly? Question number 6A. See, there are the two questions provided in the question number 6. Question number A and B, I'll explain in the Hindi. तो उसमें दो क्वेश्चंस प्रोवाइड किए गए हैं, ठीक है, ए और बी, पर दोनों में दोनों क्वेश्चंस एक दूसरे को और है, या तो तुम लोग को क्वेश्चन नंबर 6A अटेम्प्ट करना है या बी, क्योंकि दोनों क्वेश्चंस और है, इसलिए अगर दोनों अटेम्प्ट करते हो तो मार्क्स जो है एक ही क्वेश्चन के काउंट होंगे. Question number 6A. Okay, I'll share again my screen. Okay, is it visible? Students, is my screen visible to you? Question number 6. Okay. Yes. Question number 6. Okay, see here. What exactly asked to you? They have asked you, they have given you the information, okay, and they ask you that the create a column. See here, whatever is the information provided to you is in a row format, okay. Vertically, when we make a table vertically informative, this is called as the columns, and when we make it a horizontal, that is these are the rows, okay. तो रो में हम लोग को इंफॉर्मेशन दी है जिसको कि हमें कॉलम्स में कन्वर्ट करना है, और फिर जो नीचे क्वेश्चंस दिए हैं उसके आंसर हम लोगों को लिखने हैं. So this is all about the question. Now we'll see the answer. See, जैसे ये वर्टिकल था इंफॉर्मेशन, तो मैंने इसको कॉलम्स में कन्वर्ट किया है. पहले कैसे दिया था, कंट्रीज और ईयर इधर दिए हुए थे आगे ही, तो मैंने उसको क्या किया है, कॉलम्स में कन्वर्ट करके नीचे मतलब पॉइंट्स लिखे हैं. सो दिस कन्वर्जन कैरीज द 3 मार्क. इस तरीके से तुम लोगों ने कॉलम बनाया है, टेबल बनाया है, तो यू विल गेट द 3 मार्क and 3 marks for the answers whichever you are writing over here. Okay, students, hope you understood. So next one is the Hamza. Yes.
मैम क्वेश्चन नंबर 4A में क्या करना है?
4A, देखो क्वेश्चन नंबर 4A जो है वो तुम लोग को मैप फिलिंग है. मतलब उसमें क्या किया जाएगा, तुम लोग को जो इंफॉर्मेशन दी जाएगी, इंफॉर्मेशन मतलब कोई भी प्लेस के नाम है, पॉपुलेटेड स्टेट होगा, या कुछ भी ऐसे इंफॉर्मेशन है, जैसे कैपिटल है, उसके बारे में दिया जाएगा. 6 पॉइंट्स दिए जाएंगे जो तुम लोग को क्या करना है, वहां पे मैप में दिखाना है, मैप में शो करना है. तो पहले तुम लोग को देखना है कि इंडिया के बारे में पूछा है या ब्राजील के, तुम लोग को वो पॉइंट देख के पता चलेगा. बिकॉज जो भी इंडियन नेम्स है, जो भी फेमस चीजें है, जो भी पूछा जाएगा वो हम लोग को पता होता है इंडिया का है तो. ओके, तो फिर हम लोग को क्या करना है, जो भी ये है सप्लीमेंट है, हम लोग को इंडिया का जो आउटलाइन मैप है उसमें वो इंफॉर्मेशन फिल करनी है. आई शो इट टू यू अगेन.
Miss,
Yes, wait for a minute. Huh? Yes, wait for a minute.
morning is
Yes. We'll first complete the question number 4 and then we'll move towards the next one. Wait for a second. Yes. So now see, whatever these are the information which is asked to you, which you have to show in a map. Okay. All these points whichever are asked from the India only. So in the supplement, we'll choose the map of India. See here, this is the map of India, and then I have filled up the information here. Okay. Okay, who wants to ask next? Pushpa. Yes. Pushpa Kumari, your hand,
good
you
evening,
have raised
Miss.
your hand.
Good evening, Miss.
Yes. Yes, good evening.
मिस क्वेश्चन नंबर 6A आपने जब बताया हमको भी टेबल ड्रॉ करने का है.
Yes, you have to draw that table. Maybe a few times they ask you to make the graph. ग्राफ ड्रॉ करने के लिए बोलेंगे, बार ग्राफ होगा, जॉइंट बार ग्राफ हो सकता है, या लाइन ग्राफ होगा, या फिर कभी कभी पाई चार्ट भी पूछा जाता है उसमें. पर अभी जो आज का क्वेश्चन पेपर था हमारा, जो आप लोगों ने अटेम्प्ट किया है, उसमें आप लोगों को टेबल ड्रॉ करने के लिए बोला था, क्रिएट कॉलम्स बोला था ओनली. ओके.
Okay,
तो
thank you,
क्वेश्चन में
miss.
देखना है कि क्या पूछा है और उसके अकॉर्डिंग यू हैव टू राइट योर आंसर. सो नेक्स्ट वन इज सौंदर्या.
Ma'am, question
Yes.
number 2A, second.
Okay. So I'll provide it in a group. Your teacher will be give it to you. Okay. Hold the document will be provided to you, and you will get it in a school group. Yes, Harshita. Yes, you want to ask something, Harshita? You have raised your hand. Yes, you can unmute yourself. Yes, unmute your mic. Yes, Harshita. You are not audible. Harshita, be in a network and then ask you a question.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Harshita.
Yes, miss. आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ. Now ask.
मिस स्टार्टिंग से दिखा सकते हो क्या पीडीएफ? मेरा नेटवर्क इश्यू हो रहा था इस वजह से.
Okay, okay. I'll play it again. If anyone is having doubt, we'll take the doubts first, and at the end, I'll play the PPT again. Okay. Yes, students. If you don't have any doubts, I'll play the PPT for you again. Yes, hope it is visible to you all. Yes, ma'am. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, I'll move the slides. So this one is the slide. This is the first page. Here the instructions are provided to you. The next one is the choose the correct options and rewrite the statements. So you have to write your answer in this way only. पूरा sentence लिख के ही fill in the blanks को attempt करना है. Okay. Next is question and the answers. Okay, this is the question number 3, and this is the way you are going
Prajakta
to
ma'am,
write your. Yes, ma'am.
slide not move.
Okay, okay. Now,
Yes.
okay. Question number 4A. You have to fill the map. Whatever the information provided to you, you have to given it in a map, draw it in a map. This is the answer. Next one, question number 4B. This is the, you have to observe the map and write the answers for the questions asked. Question number 5th. Answer 1. Answer for the second question. This is the third question. This is the fourth one. Okay. This is the question number 6A. Again here, the map, sorry, graph or the pie charts or the tables are asked to you. In the first half, you have to draw the graph or the pie chart or the tables, and 3 marks will be for that only. And after the 3 marks are given for the questions and the answers. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6A is और for the question number 6B. दोनों में से एक ही अटेम्प्ट करना है और एक के ही मार्क्स जो है वो काउंट किए जाएंगे. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6B. Try to go for this question because you will get the 6 out of 6 marks over here. might be maybe you are going to draw the graphs, maybe examiner finds few mistakes, so marks can be deducted over there. But here is a no chance for the marks deduction. You just have to observe the given map or the graph, and then you have to write the answers. Next, these are the answers. Then last one is the answer in details, question number 7. Here the 4 questions are provided and you have to attempt for the 2. Question number 1. This is the 2.1. Remaining part of the question number 2, 3, and the 4th one question. Okay, students, so this is all about the question paper analysis.
Yes, Prajakta ma'am, mind of the lecture.
Yes, ma'am.